The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Tom O'Brien here. We got our man, Mr. Darryl Martin, with me, growling and prowling out here. We get the Nadex Bull and Bear Binary Option Hour. Right now, you get the Dow up 5, NASDAQ down 2, S&Ps are up $1.50. We get gold up 18. Silver is up 54. We get the bonds down 11 ticks. Oil's off 64. King dollar is down 20 ticks at 81.51. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Darryl, what's going on?
Hey, man. Just loving the markets and riding this thing, and gold's been taking off overnight, huh?
I'll tell you, man, yesterday was pretty intense. There's no doubt about it,
This whole week has been intense. It's been great.
It absolutely has. And bottom line, folks, is that if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform yet, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the Nadex banner right there. You can get up. You can test drive this platform right here, right now. And as we walk through what the Nadex platform is all about, folks, is that you can do bull spreads, bears. Well, they call them bull spreads, but bottom line, when you sell them, they're bear spreads. Those spreads, I'll tell you, man, are really cool because the risk versus the reward is pretty incredible. I mean, something like yesterday was just amazing. There's no two ways about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go in there and place trades that you honestly just be really nervous to place in these markets right now with everything going on the way it is. And you go in there and you can limit your risk. You put up very little margin. The margin equals the risk. And, just take advantage of the swings that you think are going to happen, but without the fear of getting wiped out in your account. Yeah,
there's no doubt. And what we're talking about specifically, folks, is that you have a ceiling and a floor. And what do you like out here right now or dislike?
Right now, you're looking at all the major indices.
Okay.
Because, everybody knows here at about, 51 minutes, right? The little timer's counting down, and Facebook's going to take off. And I think the market's just really quiet, and it's just waiting for that to happen to see, what's really going to happen. Because, that's really the only event today. You got the G8 meetings, but that's really all that's going on.
And, folks, what Darryl's talking about is at 11 o'clock, Facebook's going to start trading. If you want to hear something that is just absolutely over the top, Facebook is going to start trading at 107 times earnings. So, specifically, what you have is this. Picture a company that makes $1 million. Any company, you are paying $107 million for that right. For that $1 million. And that's that is intense. And I can tell you from the aspect of it's not just the hype. What has happened with this IPO, which is important to understand, is this, is that they extended the amount of shares they're giving out, but I know for a fact what they've also done is this, is that IPOs in general, folks, retail clients never get hold of. Well, you know what? Bottom line, at the end of last week, they made sure that retail clients are going to get a hold of it. You know what that's all about, folks? Push it out, baby. Push it out and push it out in a big way. Retail clients don't get a hold of anything that are going to make money. It's pretty wild, man, I'm telling you.
Well, they've been trying to take, one of the reasons they actually added some more on, too, is they're trying to keep the value down. It sounds funny, but, they literally pushed out like 25% more shares just to try to keep it down there.
Yeah, my take on that, Darryl, is that that's the public relations behind it. What I've seen is this: inside the broker-dealer community right now, clients inside the broker-dealer community, retail clients never get shares. Okay, I know for a fact inside that community right now, they are pushing shares out to their retail clients. That says to me, the larger picture is, it's a gaffe. Yeah. So.
Oh, he's already said he plans on selling $1.1 billion worth of shares here within the next 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's cashing in. He's going to pull in.
Oh, listen, you can't blame him. It is intense. There's no doubt about it. There's no two ways about it. That's what it comes down to. So, hey, listen, if I got this platform up out here. You got any spreads we should do out here this morning?
This morning?
I get plenty of funny money in here, man. I made a fortune yesterday.
So you got to figure out how to convert that funny money to real money when it's profitable.
That's
right?
That's going to happen this week. There's no doubt about it.
Awesome. Well, one of the things we always look at is U.S. 500. One thing I like about the U.S. 500 spreads, too, is whenever you're trading over on the E-minis, you're trading in quarters, right? So it takes every 25.
Right.
Well, the traders on the floor, they get to trade in dimes.
Right.
Well, on the U.S. 500 spreads, the ones that correlate with the S&P 500, they also move in dimes. So they move at 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So I like that.
Yes.
You take advantage of, smaller movements. So.
Well, and that's the one I really scored on yesterday, because what ended up happening, of course, is that the market cracked beyond belief, and I only had 4 points of risk, and, of course, I grabbed almost everything on the other side. I almost grabbed the whole thing, actually. So let's see. If I go into the 415s, we're at what? We're at 1304. So I get 1310s in there. 13. Well, I think I actually already got. I grabbed a bunch of these. But okay, so
quite a few of them.
Yeah, I did. I know.
You're ahead of the game. There you go.
Okay, so let's see. So you're at 1305, and the bid offer, folks, is 1302, 1303.
And you can also go. Here's one thing we might look at too. If somebody's wanting to make maybe a smaller risk on the trade.
Okay.
You can go up to the 10 to the ones that expire at noon.
Okay. Let's close this. That's what I'll
Facebook's
do.
going to pop out like in 1 hour, right? In 45 minutes. So these are going to go for a solid hour after that initial release.
Okay, so I'm at noon right now.
All right, so you can do the 1305s.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're at 1307.8. So you're looking at basically a 2.8 risk, 2.7 risk right now.
Okay.
On placing the trade. So I mean that's very small risk on doing any trade. If you do 5 of them, that would be equal to a 1-point move in the S&P 500 E-minis.
Okay, so that's what we'll do here. I'll put 5 on there, and I'll go 13.0. I'll just hit the bid right now. So that's risking $1.40 to make 360. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can do that, and some people are like, well, wait a minute, but that expires. And well, yeah, but your idea is that you're going to make more money here. So what you're doing is you're paying less money for time.
Yes, no, I'm with you. Right, for sure.
And also you're getting a strike that's really close to where the price. I mean, it's right at where the price.
Which is really important. Exactly.
Right, because that limits your risk. So you're basically right here. You're just limiting extrinsic value, but you're not risking intrinsic real value.
Right.
So whereas if you get one with a lower strike, you're going to be risking intrinsic value also, and that's just going to be more risk. It's not going to be any benefit. You're going to basically almost the same extrinsic value risk. And then as it's taken off, you're making money, you close it out, but if you want to go on and do another one, you can add it on. Or maybe you take some of your profits and then you go and pour those profits into the 415s if you think it's going to keep taking off.
Yeah, no, what's cool here, folks, is that if you start the day off, and the bottom line, you get a couple winners in your pocket already. But bottom line is that you're not only ahead of the game, but what ends up happening, and what I tend to do there, Daryl, if in fact that happens, then you can take. It doesn't mean that you take a higher risk on the trade, but you can take more contracts if you want. Do you know what I mean? With the amount of money that you just did, exactly.
Yeah, and you take. Obviously, don't take all of them because you want to walk away with something in your pocket.
Sure.
Take some of that profit, and you can reinvest that and try to see if you can compound your earnings without adding additional risk to your day besides risking your profits.
Yeah, no doubt. And listen, folks, Daryl and I are going to be in Dallas, Texas. It's going to be June 6th, and we'll get those banners up by the end of the day. Now, what hotel is that in, Daryl?
I want to say it's the Marriott there. It's the Reunion Tower, the big ball restaurant tower.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Next to,
I know that place well.
And,
okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be, it's a huge event. It's actually one of the few events that is free at that time. Nadex is actually taking care of that. So it's actually going to be a free event, but you do have to hop on and register. So definitely stay, tuned to TFNN.com so that way you can get access and, get access to the event. And
it's going to be from 12 to 4, folks. And I'm going to be doing a workshop on time in the trade. Daryl's going to be growling a problem with you, showing you all the different strategies inside the Nadex platform. And let me tell you something, he knows them upside down. You know what's really cool, man, which I love how the correlation, just once you get the correlation down, like as you just said, where 5 contracts equals 1 E-mini S&P, that makes it so much easier, man, to understand, what's going on. It just makes it so clean.
I mean, you can go in like the U.S. small cap, basically the Russell.
Yes.
Okay, the 2,000 there. 10 of them, 10 to 1.
That's a 10 to 1. Okay.
That's a 10 to 1. Yeah. So gold is a 10 to 1.
Okay.
Oil's 10 to 1.
Now, when you say 10 to 1, that's on a full contract, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can always do small.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I just wanted to get that clear. All right. Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
So that's the right there. So I get the small cap right now. Let me see what this. I love trading those small caps, man. Those small caps got absolutely killed yesterday, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, it moves.
Yeah, it moves, man. It definitely moves. And what you have, folks, what's amazing is that it was the small caps first off that presented the Tiger Gartley on a year chart. On a full year, going all the way back. And then it did on a daily, it did a Tiger Butterfly. And that just so you understand how that whole setup was going all the way back to February 3rd. And then it just laid out at the top, and of course now it's just cracked. And the way this market's cracked, folks, just so you get a heads up, this wants to test August of last year. And it looks to me that you'll actually get August of 2010. So this is gonna be nasty. That break yesterday was really intense. There's no two ways about it.
I think it's gonna keep coming.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, the bottom line is that you had the break. It's all about Apple. They might think it's all about Facebook, but it's really all about Apple. I mean, this Apple deal is pretty intense. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so let's.
I got the stuff going on right now with the Eurozone and everything. That didn't help in matters, which is helping matters if you're a trader like us and you can go short the market.
Yeah, so. Big time. Okay, so I got the small caps out right now. Let's see. So I can go to I guess we got. Let's see. I got a 12 noon one here too. So the 12 noon.
Also, sort of a quick trick for you too. Let's say you're just out and about and you don't have your platform in front of you. You can go over to the larger spread, the daily 500 one. Okay. And it ought to be trading like right where the market's at. I mean, it ought to be straddling it, so that'll let you know the price. Okay, cool. So if you click on daily 500, you'll see it's like 752.2 by 752.7, which is pretty much straddling the market right now. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I got it. Okay. So I'm going to take, I'll take the noon, 754. 750. I got to bring this closer so I can see it. 1 second. So 754. That's too much premium, isn't it? Well, by noon. You go in. Let's see here. You'll get the short. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So you got the 754. Yeah, you can get a short. That is quite a bit of. That's a lot of premium. That's too much premium. No, that's why I didn't hit it. Right, exactly. You stay right there, folks. Daryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We get the Dow right now flat. Nasdaq's down 2. S&Ps are up $1.50. We got gold up 17. Silver's up 58. We're gonna be right back.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Price Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her Small Cap Roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of investment newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today. Click Investment Newsletters and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investment strategy. You're always looking for the next trading opportunity to magnify your perspective. Direction Shares connects sophisticated traders with a powerful array of ETFs from a wide range of asset classes. The markets may go up and down, and you want tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
What you think about, you bring about. What you focus on grows. If you're committed to becoming an extraordinary trader and investor, then make mastery your outcome. Yes, my best student, Steve Rhodes, became my best teacher. But even more important is what he's taught me, and the time is now for you to take advantage of his knowledge.
Thanks, Tom. I've learned that it's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. I want to teach you the consistency that exists in the stock, futures, forex, and commodity markets day in, day out. For one solid day, Friday, May 18th, I'm going to conduct an online master trader course that'll teach you how to buy and sell the D point. This one pattern alone, with the single best entry and exit techniques, when combined with my money management strategies, will create extraordinary rewards for you and your family. The course will be archived so you can review it as many times as you'd like, and it'll teach you to become a master. All the details are on the homepage at TFNN.com. Sign up today because mastery is one click away. It's your decisions, not your conditions, that determine your destiny.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
It's that time of year again, and the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway is back. Every day in June, Monday through Friday, we'll be giving away a Great Panther Silver 1-ounce silver bar, and all you have to do to enter is visit the front page of TFNN.com and fill out your entry. Great Panther Silver and TFNN wishing you a great start to the summer. Sign up today to have a chance to win a 1-ounce silver bar during the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway the whole month of June at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Darryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We have the Dow right now up 8, NASDAQ up 1, S&Ps are up 3.5. Darryl, you got to love this. This is pretty amazing, folks. Okay, so picture something. You have the Facebook. We're coming. That's going to start trading at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Bottom line, in Germany right now, they have bids out here, Darryl, of $70 pre-market bids in Germany for Facebook. So it's going to get really interesting to see, is that the hype, pre-market order, hype, awe? In fact, is it out there? And if it is out there, folks, we're going to see some action extraordinary. Can you just imagine you get into 38?
Fly up. So
I'm sorry, what?
I said I think we're going to see it fly up. Now, I don't think that necessarily is going to obviously be supported for long, but I think we're definitely going to see it run up as all the retail traders run in.
Exactly. It's no doubt an amazing day. There's no two ways about that. You know, I saw last night the first time that Zuckerberg was 2004. Becky was interviewing him on CNBC, and it was really cool. Just watching that in general, basically explaining, what exactly what it is, and then of course, you fast forward 7 years later, and 900 million users. It is pretty amazing, no doubt. Okay, so what about let's see. So, hey, what's going to get interesting here too, folks, is that. I saw this morning, Darryl, and this is going to be interesting about trading the commodities on the Nadex platform, is that the CME plans on going almost 20 hours a day electronically. And, of course, the floor traders are going ballistic about that, but the bottom line is that electronic trading is taking over the deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's I mean, basically almost all the volume now is starting to go through electronically. Even the floor traders are sitting down there, and they're passing off trades electronically themselves.
That's right. And what they do specifically, folks, is that you basically they can get them on one side and push them out on the other, meaning get them on the other, meaning electronic, and push them out on the floor. There's no two ways about that. So pretty wild. Now, where are you located?
Right. I'm actually located in Dallas-Fort Worth. Right now, I'm in Raleigh.
Oh, lucky you! You're right in Dallas. So that's a beautiful thing. You just have to get up in the morning and come right over there and start growling and prowling.
You know it.
That's good. That's good. So you're in Raleigh right now. North Carolina is beautiful, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, I got a friend out here, so I came out here and just hopped on. It's like, I got to get on the show and.
That's right. Do some action. Do some action.
So we've been watching the markets and going over some stuff, and I mean, there's some great opportunities out there right now, and the premium actually isn't too bad out there right now. I was actually looking at it, and the valuation compared to the actual underlying prices, you're only looking at maybe a point and a half premium right now going short.
And folks, the premium is absolutely the most important part of the whole deal, because the closer that you can get to the actual price, well, that's the least amount of money that you're giving up on the other side. And of course, what you have more than anything is that there's always a ceiling. This ceiling deal is a big deal, man.
Oh, it's everything. Yeah, I mean, that's the because what happens is it allows you to be wrong, but not get stopped out.
Right.
I mean, every one of us is, of course, there's probably a few out there, right? But every one of us has felt that constant pain of you get in, you place a trade, and then what happens next?
Totally.
You're out, and then and what's amazing is somehow the second it knocks you out, it goes right back in the direction you were going to begin with.
That's right.
And you basically just don't ever run into that whenever you're trading spreads, because it can go against you. It can go, but your risk doesn't increase. You don't get kicked out of the trade, and you have until the spread expires to be right.
Right. So, like, say, right now, if I even went into another, we have 13. Oh, I like this one. So 13:05 at noontime. We're at 13:05. Come on, pull that baby up. There she is. Okay, so I'm going to get greedy here. 13:02.40. So that's risking, at 100, that's risking 2,600 to make 7,400. Now watch, folks, this is what's important to understand here now. Darryl, when I'm saying risking 26 to make whatever it was there,
that's because you're doing a 100 contract.
Yeah, I know that. I should bring it down. Okay, so here, let me do another one. I'll just bring it down so it can get. Let's see. So we'll just do 5 again. Okay, so 5 equals 1 E-mini, folks. 13:02.50. So that's saying I'm risking 125 to make 375. Now, when we come back, can you walk them through, because that is the most amount of money I'm risking, because the way these spreads work is that if this closes where it is a little bit lower, as long as it's under that at 102.40, the bottom line is that I'm in the money there. Oh. This is Darryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. Yeah, this is the Nadex Bull Binary Option Hour.
You've heard Tom O'Brien on the air, and you've always thought about trying out his newsletter, Market Insights. Well, now is the perfect time. For a limited time only, when you sign up for a 2-week free trial to Market Insights, we'll send you a free copy of Tom O'Brien's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. If you decide to cancel within the 2-week trial period, pay absolutely nothing and keep Tom's book as a free gift from us. Tom sends out his daily newsletter each morning by 9:30 a.m. with trade recommendations, including price targets and price stops. As recently as March 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out a position for more than a 25% profit in just over 2 weeks. To get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights, along with your free copy of The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Supplies are limited for this one-of-a-kind special, so act today and don't let this opportunity pass you by. Offer only valid for new subscribers. In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and the Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when temporary market spikes move against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped, and you have the advantage of keeping your trades open even when the market temporarily spikes against you. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique short-term binary options that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Darryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We have the Dow right now up 21, Nasdaq up 7, S&P's up 4. Darryl, what we've been talking about, folks, is that we get the indices on the Nadex platform, we get the commodities on the Nadex platform. Talk to me about the currencies on the platform.
The currencies are great. I love trading the currencies on the platform, and also they're very easy to hedge. You can actually use them to hedge against. Let's say you're a spot trader, forex spot trader.
Okay.
On all the currencies, okay, basically on every single spread. It doesn't matter whether it's a commodity or whether it's an indice or whether it's forex.
Yes.
Every single tick or pip, you could say in currency, is worth $1.
Right.
Okay. So it's sort of nice. You don't have to worry about like converting yen and how much dollars is that, all that stuff. You get to get rid of that entire problem because every single tick is worth $1.
Okay.
All right. So you can go in and capture the movement. So you can go in there, and if you hop over to the currencies,
yes.
Then now the ones that you can equalize have to be denominated in U.S. dollars. So you're talking Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar.
Right.
Okay. The other ones, you can get close, like U.S. Canadian. You can get pretty close. Obviously, that's going to be a 1-to-1.
Let's just say the Euro U.S.
Okay, Euro U.S. So basically, one contract is equal to 10,000 units of currency.
Oh, cool, man. Okay. I got it.
So that's a mini lot.
Yep. And so I just pulled it up out here, and let's see. So We're at 127.12, and at noontime, one of them. So when I'm looking at the Euro USD.
Yeah, and here's one really cool thing. Go in and click on one of the tickets.
Okay.
And you'll actually see, this is something they can do with currency because, currency quotes are free.
Yes.
If you click and open a ticket, you'll see the underlying price quoted right there.
Oh, right. Well, okay, let me see. So I have this open right now, right?
Yep, so look right below the little green, they're basically right above the bid and ask. You'll see underlying indicative.
Oh, I got it, 120, perfect. Okay, I got it. Okay, so what happens, folks, is this, is that the bid is 127.06, the offer 127.09. It's trading at 127.13. Okay, I got it. Cool, man.
So it's sort of nice. You can actually see, right there. You can look at how far
exactly. What's the premium you're giving up, basically, right?
Exactly right. Because you're going to pay a little bit of money because, of course, you're trading an option. But
that's right.
So but at the same time, you're really getting a more of a close to 1-to-1 delta move. So
right. So if I just want to see this for a second. So if you're saying I bought or sold, let's say I sold one. One would be equal to $10,000.
Exactly. Yep.
12705. There's something wrong here. Oh no, I see what I did. 1.2705. Oh, this is pretty cool, man. So this is saying I'm only risking $15 to make 85.
Yes.
$15, man. That's a
Oh, by the way, just click on the bid or ask up there at the top of the ticket.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my students showed me this. If you click on bid or up at the top of 1.2708,
yeah.
what it'll do is it'll actually live update the price for you. So it's nice.
What
you don't have to manually type it.
Okay, just say that again, please. Oh,
yeah,
I see. Oh, cool. Okay, so what he's saying, that's cool. So, folks, what happens is this: if you actually hit the bid or hit the offer, it changes everything for you. Oh, that is cool, man.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier than going in and typing it. Sometimes you'll open the ticket, it'll move a few ticks, and then your limit order's lower than where it needs to be, or
right.
whatever, that type of thing. So
that is neat, man. That's okay. And now, is that how it works on all of them?
Yep.
Okay,
every one of them works that way.
That's cool to know. So, in that aspect, it's like what's going to get interesting here is that it's like, why would you, particularly, this is the same aspect, really. Why would you actually be trading in the currency market when you could do this to limit the risk dramatically, right? Because in the currency market, you get blown up in about 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it becomes ridiculous. You're like literally, why are you trading in the currency market? And one of the things that whenever I teach, we'll be talking about this whenever we're at the big expo in Dallas,
yes.
is the acronym WAIT, which is, before you hit a button, why am I trading?
Oh, cool.
And you're trading to make money.
Right.
Not to lose it.
Right.
So why are you trading a product that can stop you out in 15 or 20, ticks?
Sure.
Why not trade a product that maybe you give up, say, 5 ticks, but you're not going to get stopped out? You have time to be right.
Yes. And we know that the way which is really sweet about markets, period, folks, is that they when you get volatility, that's what a trader needs is volatility. If you get volatility and you just understand that you have a couple fingers and, as Darryl has explained to us before, that, you don't have to wait to the cash out. The bottom line is that when they come in the money, well, bottom line, you were saying that when you get to about 80%, it's like, hey, take your money, because the fact is that within a couple points or ticks, they can go from in money to out of the money to zero.
Right now, yeah, on the binaries, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. And even on the spreads, if you're at 80% of the maximum profit that spread can make,
right,
just take your profit.
Right. Right. Yeah. No.
I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, I know your sheep is under control now because you don't have to worry about getting wiped out. But the pig can sometimes take over, and yeah, you may be up $300 on a $10 risk trade, but that's no reason to wait for the next $30 that are left.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. So what other dynamite things do you have? Give us some tricks in this whole platform.
Okay, some of the things that you can do. So we got that right there. One of the things that's really cool is if you click on the little arrow up in the markets contract section next to it, you can do what's called a tear-off ticket.
Okay.
And what the tear-off ticket allows you to do is actually take the order ticket outside of your screen.
Okay.
So let's say you're watching a market. You're going to be watching that market most of the day.
Yes.
and you're like, okay, I'm interested in this spread, but I wanted to get to this price before I trade it, or you know,
Yeah.
whatever. So go over a little bit to the right and see that little silver button there next to expiry.
Next,
Close that one down.
close this one down. Okay, hold on a second.
See, this ticket is inside the platform, right?
I can't even find it now.
A little bit X at the top right.
Top right.
Okay, now go back to markets contracts,
Markets contracts. I got
then
it.
euro dollar, and then go over to like the second column,
Yep.
and you'll see a up there at the top.
Expiry?
But stay at euro dollar like 12.60. There you go. Okay, right there.
Okay.
All right, go to the right. I know we're a little bit delayed on the feed.
Yeah, that's
Go to the right.
Yep.
Okay, go to the left like one more column.
Yep.
And then right next to expiry,
Okay.
just to the left,
Yep.
a little bit further left.
I got it. I think I got
Okay.
it.
Did you find it there? So it's a little silver button. It's like a drop-down arrow.
Okay. I'll get this thing closer to me. Sorry about this, folks. I will see this. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. So now click on that,
Yep.
like the one next to the contract that you want to do.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. I got it. Okay. Java plugin. Oh, I got a...
Oh, you opened a you opened the chart. Click on the
Oh,
thing
look at
next
that.
to the
Oh,
chart.
that's good. Hold it. I didn't know those were there, too. That's good. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, you can actually chart the spreads, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you click on basically the silver down arrow that's in the column next to expiry,
Yep.
then you can click tear off ticket.
Oh, I got it. Tear off ticket. I got it. Tear off price, tear off ticket. Okay.
Yeah, so if you do tear off ticket, then you can actually move that order ticket outside this.
Yep, it just
browser window.
popped up. I get another screen. It just popped up in another screen. Okay, cool. I just brought
Exactly.
it back there. Okay.
And then you could also do tear off price, and it's going to look more like your traditional your forex,
Yes.
bid and offer. And then you can go on there at any time. You're like, oh, that's a good price. Boom, and you can click it, and it'll open a ticket automatically for you.
Oh, so watch this, folks. This is pretty cool. Yeah, so now I got the little one, too. Okay, so put that down there. Tear off price.
So you could literally have all your quotes, just hanging out there
Yes.
for the different forex pairs.
Right.
Or you can do it for commodities or whatever. It's basically a very easy way for you to really keep an eye on the different options.
Oh, and this is cool. So what you can also do, I see what I just layered one on top of the other for the auto ticket. Right. Okay, cool, man. I got it.
So it's just, very helpful for, managing your tickets. And also what I'll do is I'll place an order, okay?
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is after I place my order and I got filled, I'll go in and I'll create a tear-off ticket
Okay.
on my filled one for take profit.
Yes.
And, I'll sort of be watching that market, and, at a certain point, either I'm going to put it in ahead of time, which basically all I got to do is put the order in higher than the price.
Right.
So if I bought it, as long as I'm selling it higher, it's going to wait till it gets there before it fills.
That's right. Yep.
And, so all you got to do is look at, okay, if it's a, $100 spread, okay, well, when it's, if I want to sell at 80% of the profit, not the profit of where I bought and where the cap is, but 80% of the profit of the spread itself,
Exactly.
then, I'm going to basically go in and go, okay, well, what's, at $20 below the ceiling is where I'm going to take my profit. So I'll just put my order, and then my take profit order can be sitting there. I'm not having to manage that and miss out.
Exactly.
So I do that, and then I'll look at the spreads. The spreads are pretty cool because if you open up the spread charts, and if you'll maybe open a few of them and leave them open for the day,
Okay.
you can come back at the end of the day, and you can sort of look at the price movement and compare it to an actual chart.
Yeah, that's nice. Right.
And there's all sorts of tricks and stuff we're going to be talking about, things you can do with these charts.
And what you're looking for there, folks, is that you're looking for some consistency. That's what he's talking about. Is that at certain times the premium is going to be more or less, and of course when you're looking at that, you're going to be looking as to where is the sweetest spot. And of course, I suspect over time you'll get used to that. But just by what's kind of neat, what I like about these, particularly folks, if you've traded options before, just options in the equity market, you'll get it very quickly because they expand and contract. And, all that has to happen in a market because these things are expiring, whether it's noontime, 1 o'clock, or later, is that if the market calms down for a couple hours, I can picture that, these can calm down, right? And then all of a sudden it spikes up again and the premium comes right back in them, right?
Yeah, you'll see about 10 to 15 minutes before a news announcement, the premiums will spike up a little bit. So if you're going to trade news, you want to hop in like 20, 30 minutes before sometimes.
Right.
So, it's just like, buying an option like the day before an earnings announcement. It's the worst time to buy. You want to, get it
oh, yeah.
ahead of time before because you don't want to get that volatility crush going on. So you can do the same thing. The thing here is you're not going to have like a one-day volatility crush. You're going to, and you're not even really going to have volatility crush. I mean, you're talking like a point.
Yeah,
There's only going to be a couple points of premium. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can hop in there, and that's what the charts are helpful for. They really let you look at and analyze sort of the underlying spread movement. So if you are in option trading, you're trying to figure out how do these things move in relation to the other line, then you can actually map that out.
Yeah, which is really cool. This is Darryl Martin, folks. Tom O'Brien, we appreciate you being out there growling and prowling with us. The FTSE and DAX are giving it up, folks. So this is going to get interesting. We got Facebook's going to be coming out at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Right now in London, well, in Germany, actually, they're saying that they have $70 bids for it. We'll see where this shakes and bakes. At 38, it's 107 times earnings. I can imagine at the 70, well, you just double it, right? 208 times earnings. I mean, if this is going to be wild.
They got a lot to live up to.
Oh my God, forget it.
What is that? Let's see, it's 107 times earnings, and I mean, what is it, like 28 times their gross income last year?
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Let's go. I am so sorry, man. I got so many calls out here. How did I not do that? Let's go to Charlie in Framingham. Hey, Charlie, what's going on?
Hey there, Tom. Good to talk to you.
You too. How you been, man?
I'm doing great. Is that Nadex thing, you can't use your, like a 401k rollover type thing to do that, right?
I don't know. If you can use a 401, I'm not sure, Charlie. I mean, it depends. If it's a self-directed IRA, I think you can do. I mean, there's no difference of Nadex than a regular equity market.
The small difference is that it's an exchange versus going through a broker. So there are some different rules on that. But if you call them up, they'll let you know what options are available. I know you can actually do it through a company now. So,
yeah, it's what, PFC? Guess, is that right?
No, I'm saying like you can actually open up a company account now.
Oh yes,
with
yes,
Nadex.
right.
There are a few different options, but I'd call them directly. They're great. They answer all your questions. So.
All right, what's the number to call, please?
Okay, we'll get you that, Charlie. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Where we go here? Let's get this Nadex banner up. Okay, so
it is 877-776-2339. Again, that's 877-776-2339.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, gentlemen. I'm calling about Nugget. I bought it the other day, and I'm up a pretty good amount. I didn't get to hear your show earlier. I don't know if you talked about gold, Tom, but...
Okay, so let's take a look at it. NUGT, folks, is the direction 300% gold minus bull, okay? So you get a bounce, off the lows, there's no doubt. This is something that went from $33 down to $8. Well, you're in decent shape here. I mean, I'd put a stop under 942 for Charlie. I mean, there's no reason this can't bounce to $12, man.
Okay.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming back with John from Philly. We're going to be talking about Nadex, and we got Darryl Martin. This is Tom O'Brien's TFNN. You stay right there. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll you'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try patterns, profits, and peace of mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's patterns, profits, and peace of mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650. I should get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
I'm very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, Did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
Yeah, I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make. At Tiger Metal Exchange.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Gerald Martin, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate the growling and prowling out here. And don't forget, folks, when Facebook does open up, you can expect that that baby's going to be stopped probably a dozen times because the circuit breakers, the way the circuit breakers work, you go up or down 10% of the value of the stock, which in this case is only going to be $3.80. There's a 5-minute halt in the stock. Let's go to John in Philly. Hey, John, what's going on?
Good morning, Tommy.
How you doing, man?
Good, thank you. Is Daryl still on the line?
Daryl's right there. You're going to love these things.
Here, what you got?
Yeah, Daryl, listen, congratulations on designing these elegant products. They are very cool. And I have a question for you. When I'm trading listed options, when I'm either shorting or buying options, I'm going against somebody, either another trader or a market maker, what have you. My question with these very specialized option contracts that are on the Nadex platform, who is taking the other side when I'm doing business?
All right, well, there's two different parties that can be taken the other side. Nadex is an exchange, okay, so they're not trading against you, all right, meaning that you stay anonymous to the other side, the other party, which is great. They have market maker contracts, and the market maker is obligated to create a market because this is a different kind of market because, of course, it's based on the underlying. It's a derivative. It's not based on whether or not somebody's there to buy or sell it, okay?
Understood, yep.
So the price has to move with the underlying market. The market maker is able to, build in the option premium and everything else. So either the market maker is taking the other side or another trader is taking the other side if they're quoting a better price than the market maker.
Gotcha.
And you can actually see 3 levels deep of quotes.
Right.
Okay, very
John,
good.
It's just like an ECN, that you can be on one side, I can be on the other side. If you had 2 different accounts, you could be on both sides,
Sure.
They won't let you do that. But yeah.
No, I know that. I know that.
And a follow-up question. As the Nadex exchange matures, gets older, is the depth of the activity increasing quite dramatically with time? Tell me about that, if you could, please.
Now understand, I don't actually work for the Nadex exchange, so I'm an educational partner with them. But definitely their volume has increased more and more and more. And what they're looking to do is they'll be adding on more contracts. They'll be extending time frames, and they'll also be looking eventually they'll have weekly spreads instead of just daily spreads.
Yes.
And also add additional strike prices. So basically, as the demand gets higher and higher and higher, because the market maker can only make so much of a market, right?
Absolutely.
So now the market they make for all the trades I've placed, I've had no issue whatsoever.
Yep. Gotcha.
And what they do is they quote it. They're saying you will get 50 at this price right now. So if you put in 50, that gets filled, and sometimes I've taken all 50. Okay.
Right.
And then literally within I'd say 10 seconds to a minute later, there'll be another 50 up. So because they have to make a market, that's their contract.
I gotcha. Very good. Listen, that is very helpful. Answers the question. And
hey, listen, John, and it would also now watch this, folks. Okay, I believe, Daryl, I'm right on this. What is unique about this too is that you can be a market maker. You only got to come up with $250,000, right?
I think it's $500,000 now.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad.
But they are looking for them. So if you got the money,
right,
give them a call.
Right.
All right. Very good.
So the more market makers, the better for everybody.
Right. Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one. And the key, folks, just to understand how that works, right, is that, when you do that premium, like Darryl was saying, you get the 5-for-1 on the Nadex, right? Well, what ends up happening if you stay delta neutral, what you would be doing automatically is this. You'd be selling or buying, and simultaneously you'd be buying or selling an E-mini, and you're making that spread. That's what market makers are doing. You stay right there, folks. Let's see. What day is today? Today's Friday. So we are going... we're going to Boston. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be growling and prowling with you. This is Daryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. Don't forget, folks, come on down to Dallas and see us on June 6th. We'll have everything up, hopefully, by the end of the day. Daryl, thanks so much, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Okay, man. Come right back, folks.